right? That can be able to help people get to what she was saying that she wanted. Now, I feel like this spending time, the energy and spending money trying to show another human being we are worthy to be in their lives is a distraction from our purpose. That's a hell of a distraction. To be sitting somewhere having these conversations over and over again and be like, yo, I'm worthy enough. Look at me. Look at my life and look at my character and everything like that. You should be with me because of this, and doing all that convincing and getting all that talking back and forth to see if we're valuable to people. You know what I mean? That's what happens in dating too. And I feel like that's a distraction from our purpose. We should be locked in our purpose. Our purpose needs that time. It needs that energy. It needs that money to go to it, not to another human being. Okay. I feel the dating powers other kings and queens empires. And this is what I mean by that. Look at restaurants that you take on dates. Look at clothes you have to buy. Look at club events you go to. Look at Uber Eats ordering a girl something at 5 o'clock in the morning because she's hungry. Look at Uber trips. You're traveling somewhere to go see somebody that you like. Look at vacation trips. You want to woo this woman into believe that you're the one for her, and you're spending thousands of dollars to take her to Jamaica and everything like that to prove to her that you're going to be a good man. Stuff like that. People are out here really buying and paying for things just to show another human being they barely even know they are valuable enough to be in their lives. Think about that for a second, though. Like, really think about that. Paying, dude, and buying things, material things, right? Just to show this woman, just to show this man, and they don't even really know them like that, right? They barely even know these people. And they're sitting there trying to show them how valuable they are to be included into their lives. And now, for instance, like, look at this. Look at Valentine's Day, right? This is an example. Valentine's Day is what? The world's largest dating ceremonial ritual in the whole goddamn world. And on that particular day, and the days leading up to that day, right? Billions and billions and billions of dollars are spent by human beings worldwide just to show a person that they care about them or love them. Just think about that for a second. That is a day, man, designated for that, right? And what that does is going back to the kings and queens, like power in the kings and queens empires, the statement I just said, is because whoever owns the restaurant, right, is going to make money off of you being at that restaurant dating. Whoever owns that clothing store is going to benefit from you spending that money. That's how them clothing stores stay alive. You know what I mean? The club events, that's how the club events stay alive. That's how Uber Eats stay alive. You buying and paying. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Valentine's Day. The reason why Valentine's Day can stay alive in this culture in America is because people spend billions and billions of dollars on chocolate. That's the chocolate company. You know what I mean? The restaurant, that's the restaurant location. The hotel and all that type of stuff. That's plenty of money being spent with that. Flowers, the florist. The florist probably is making the most money on Valentine's Day than it does in an entire motherfucking year. On Valentine's Day, that florist is going to make enough money to survive the whole goddamn year, man. That's what I'm saying. It powers other people's empires, right? So she told me, she was like, she said, okay, she responded back. And, she said dating to her is getting to know others. And, I understand that. I understand people have these different type of things on how they want to be able to get to their goal and what dating means to them. And this morning, I'm just sharing you what dating means to me and looking at it from a different perspective. And I would rather build empires with the person I'm trying to get to know. Right? If I'm spending that time and energy getting to know somebody, I'd rather be discussing building empires. I got a son, man. You know what I'm saying? So I have to think about my child, and I have to think about myself. I got to think about his future and all that type of stuff, right? So while I'm getting to know that person, we need to be building empires. Because the thing is, I look at dating different, man. I will really want people to understand the importance of building empires and their children being heirs to an empire. I think about royal families, man. You know what I mean? Like people, like black people can tell me about the Vanderbilts. They can talk about the Rockefellers. They can talk about all these different white cultures and how powerful they are and all these different types of things. And they have a problem about it, right? So my solution is, why don't black people and why don't people in different cultures create royal families? And when you're dating somebody, you should be having that inside your head, talk about, I want a royal family. I don't want my kid to be talking to a baby daddy, referring to, that's my baby daddy, that's my dad. I want my child to be an heir to an empire, a prince, a princess, not just the name, right? Because we get caught up in these names and these titles. Not saying prince because it sounds good. Oh, that's my little prince. No, because you're the heir of an empire type of prince. Not just a princess because you put this little crown on her hair that on her head that you bought from somewhere. You're like, oh, that's my princess. No, the princess actually is an heir to a fucking empire. That means when we as parents transition on, they inherit an empire to further our legacy and to further what they want to be able to do in their life. That's what I'm on. That's what I mean by that. Because we have to look at it like this. Most of these human beings right out here right now, they don't want to help you, right, fulfill your purpose in life, right? They want to help themselves to the energy inside your souls, right? So they can fulfill their own desires and fantasies and individual greatness, right? So what I'm saying is that when you go on a date, right, especially as a woman, you go on a date and you talking to this guy and shit like that, and you tell him about, oh, you want to start, you know what I mean, a clothing empire, right? He's not necessarily going to be interested in that and want to be invested in that, right? And I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying you should use this as a tester. Use this as an experiment, right? I'm gonna say it like this: ask your man right now to help you build your own empire and see what he say to you. See how he look at you and see if he's going to be able to take the time and energy to be able to help you fulfill that purpose. That's how we'll do that. I'll say it like that, right? Right now, again, right now, look at your man, right? And go to him wherever he at and be like, baby, I want to be able to build this. This is my purpose. I want to be able to build this. Would you help me build it? And then you're going to figure out what type of man you got. You're going to figure out if that man is with you for his own individual agenda, if he's with you for his own desires, if he's with you for his own fantasies, or is he with you to help you fulfill that dream and that purpose and be willing to put the time and energy to be able to do it? Because we got to understand the dating experience in America, it definitely should be revolutionized, right? Because it's so many problems with it. That's why you have so many people, again, making money off of giving people advice. Look how many dating books is out there. Look how many dating podcasts is out there. You go on the internet right now, you're going to find thousands and thousands of people telling you should do this, you should do that, blah, 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 right? It should be revolutionized. Because everybody who's talking about it don't have the solution to get you where you want to be able to go. I'm providing you a different perspective that you can turn into a solution to cure the problem that you have with what you want to be able to experience. So that's why I said it should be revolutionized, right? And people are scared of revolution. Revolution, you know what revolution does? Revolution overthrows governments, right? That's what it does. Everything else.